All right, hello everyone. Hopefully this is working. Everybody can hear me. So I'm gonna pull an Adam Savage here. Okay, good audio. So yeah, I'm pulling an Adam Savage here. I'm doing a little Patreon question and answer here. All right, but first, I really want to do this because I want to promote my flea circus. Now, the flea circus is done. I'm still putting out the videos, and there's 3 more, and it's going to be done. And the last one's a performance, but this is it. It's done. So here's a little sneak peek. So, yeah. So I am very, very proud of this thing, actually. So this is a dream come true. So I hope you check out the videos and I show you exactly how I made it. So anyway, let's move to questions because there's a lot of them. All right, here's the first one. This is from Kevin Bornwasser, I guess is how you pronounce that. Bornwasser, Bornwasser? I don't know. Okay, it says, blah, blah, blah. I would like to ask how you got into doing magic. Who did you learn from or self-taught? Did you have any famous magician as idols? All right, here's my magic story. This year, in August, I turned 50 years old. So getting kind of old. I can kind of feel it in my body, but my brain's still not even close to being 50. So if you go back 43 years, I think it was, so I was in a dentist office as a kid. Now back then, all right, so back then you didn't just get a sticker, you got cool stuff back then. It wasn't like nowadays. And so what there was this toy chest, and it looked like a pirate's chest, but it was just cardboard. And in there was little packaged toys, little plastic toys that were packed. And so after I was done, I got to look in there and pick out a toy. Well, as I was digging around, I saw a magic trick. And I don't know why, but for some odd reason, I thought I had just stumbled onto this big secret that, I couldn't believe what I just found, So I grabbed it, and that trick was the ball face. Okay. Now this isn't it. I would imagine the one I had was a lot better. This one's pretty crappy. Anyway, it was this trick. So I learned to do this trick, and I showed everybody. And then, once you start doing this stuff, then like every birthday and Christmas, people throw you magic kits and stuff like that, just as an easy present to get you. And so I just started learning them. And here's the thing, magic hasn't changed in hundreds of years. The same tricks that people do nowadays are the same tricks they did hundreds of years ago. The only thing new is technology. If something technology comes out, of course, but it's the same. It's the trick. It's the same stuff. So I'll show you this trick. If you don't know what it is, I'll show you what it is. It's called the ball vase. It's a little vase, and it has this little red ball inside of it. Now, if I take the ball, I get where you can see here. Take the ball and just place it into my hand here and just blow on it. It will magically just vanish just like that. But then it magically appears right back inside the little vase. If I put it lid back on, give it a little twist, it falls out right through the bottom just like that. And you can see that the ball is gone, and that's the ball vase. Now, of course, I didn't do it like that as a kid. You just stick it in your pocket. Anyway, that was my first trick, and that's how I learned. And so how you learn, that's the second question. Books, like I said, it's all the same stuff. And so once you learn that, it's really about presentation. It's learning how to be good, not at doing the magic, but how to present the magic that people actually care about. That's the hard part. Did you have any famous magicians? Yes. You know, at that age, it was most definitely David Copperfield and Penn and Teller. All right, so thirsty. Next question we have here is from it's either Stephen or Stephen. It's one of those PHs, so I'm going with Stephen. Stephen Parkin. What got you started repairing robots, and do you have a favorite on-screen movie robot? All right, so I got started because I saw other people on YouTube fix something, and I didn't think they did a very good job. So I went and tried to start buying some stuff, but I ended up buying a toy robot that I had as a kid to fix stuff, just for fun. Anyway, that was fun, I enjoyed it. So I started doing more, and then, pretty much it is that I thought, I was trying to find, what I'm trying to say is, I'm trying to find something to do on YouTube, but I did magic. I built magic for people, and people won't hire me to build a magic trick for them, and then I show them how it works on YouTube. So I couldn't do that. So I was looking for something, and, using all the different techniques that I do works with the robots. So it just kind of evolved from there. And my original plan was I buy the robots broken, I fix them, and then I sell them back on eBay. As you can see, that never happened. I couldn't bear to part with them. So that's what that is. Now, my favorite on-screen movie robot. Now, I thought about this, and there's different ways you could, add it up. So I'm going to have to go with, nostalgia. So at my age, I was, 7 about the same time I started magic, Star Wars came out. And so, yeah, that was it. I was hooked on Star Wars. And so I have here my favorite robot on movie, which would be R2-D2. This R2-D2 is my original R2-D2 as a kid. This is the original, very first ones when they came out off the presses. I guarantee it, they don't get any older than this. I got this, and I carried this thing around everywhere I went. And it wore off the sticker and the chrome and everything. And my mom went in and snuck it from me one time and replaced it with a better one, a brand new one. I guess I never noticed, but she kept this all these years and just gave it back to me just the other day. There was also a Darth Vader as well. And that's an original. It's missing the lightsaber, but that was the little telescoping lightsaber, Darth Vader. So yeah, those are my favorite robots, was R2-D2 in those type. But here's my Star Wars. I also found these. I've got all kinds of Star Wars stuff here. Very cool robots. Check this out. That's Mork. I got a Mork figure in here. But here, my mom worked at Sears, which is how I got the Tomy robots as a kid, because Tomy was sold through Sears. Well, Sears also did the Cantina, the Creature Cantina. And here you go. Here is the original Creature Cantina creatures with the blue snaggletooth right there. So yeah. So then there's one more thing. Check this out. These are all mostly Star Wars cards. I looked through there, and the C-3PO with a penis is not in there. I do have the retouched up one, but I don't have that one. But what else is strange is that most of them are Star Wars. But here's like Jaws 2, Mork and Mindy, and some Superman, Close Encounters, some Battlestar Galactica. Here you go. Here's Kiss and some Grease cards in here. So yeah, that was my childhood. So anyway, so that answers that question. Okay, let's move on here. Okay, so we have Dana Ross. Dana asks, have things you've learned performing magic help you with performing for a YouTube audience? And the answer to that is absolutely not. When I performed, I had an act, and I did that act for multiple people, multiple audiences. And so it was the same act. You got feedback from the audience, and you knew how to improve on it. And you could keep making it better with each new audience. With this, it's kind of the opposite. It's you're doing different acts for pretty much the same audience over and over. So yeah, it's totally different. So not really, not at all. Okay, we got Mark Christian. What came first, toy repairs or magic? Well, magic most definitely. But for the robots, when the Tomy stuff came out, that was the Star Wars. I thought I had to have those, but I didn't. All I got was the little Dingbots and stuff. I never got my Omnibots till way later, and I had to buy broken ones and fix them. All right, so here's another one from Mark Christian. Are you a daytime tinkerer or nighttime? Most definitely nighttime. I am the night owl. Okay, and he has one more here. Let's see. Are there any interesting, exotic, weird, rare toys you'd love to take a swing at trying to restore? All right. Yes, but I have no idea what they're called. I have no idea what their names are or anything. There is, or once existed, this big plastic table golf course thing. And there was a little golfer guy, and you could rotate him, I think it was, and you could make him swing, and there was these hills, and you had to get it in the holes. I don't know what it's called. My cousin had it, and that was 40-something years ago, and I haven't seen one since, but I always wanted to find that and see what happened. Also, I had this game where it was these little guns that shoot cannons, and they're mounted together, and it had a little press board that looked like a pirate ship. So there were these cannons that you fired, and in the center, there was these 3 little flaps, and they had little pictures of pirates on them. And the object was you had 2 sets, and you played against each other, and you tried to shoot down the little pirates. That was fun. I want one of those. But I have no idea what that's called. And I've looked up pirate games and stuff, and no, can't find anything. All right, so last ones here we have Natalie C. Or no, this is Nathalie, I think. It has an H in there. It's interesting. Nathalie. Nathalie C. What's a surprising workshop tool you can't live without? Do you have a favorite? I don't know how you answer that. I mean, the 3D printers changed my life. I mean, I used to work in the film business in Hollywood, building props and sets and doing special effects. And you had to make that stuff all just by hand. I mean, now you can just design it and print it out. That changes everything. But so that's, but in the woodworking workshop that I have out back, where I do woodworking and stuff, The router is the most versatile tool, and that's the tool you want. I mean, every shop should have a router. I have two. I have one that I can do freehand. I have a router built into a table. So you can do all kinds of cool stuff with that. So that's my favorite tool out there. Okay, let's see. We got some more questions from Napoli here. What is your favorite magic act? Okay, magic act. Oh, that would be Thompsonian Company. That would be Johnny Thompson, who just passed away not too long ago. Johnny and Pam, old school, but so funny. And I had the honor of performing on stage, sharing a stage with him one time. And that's a highlight of my life. Such a great guy. His wife is amazing and so funny, so talented, so well knowledge in magic. So yeah, that would be, if you don't know who that is, look up Johnny Thompson. Okay, let's see. What else we have here? Another one. If you could see any performer in history, who would it be? Um, yeah, that's a hard one. Well, really and truly, if I could see a performer, I would want to see Steve Martin back when he was at his prime. That's who I want to see. I think that would have been hilarious and, be so great to have a smile on your face the entire time. That would be nice.